Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Maya, and I am your host of Motivation and Muscles with Maya Ting. Good morning. Oh, I am about to log in to the crisis line or the hi, good morning. Not the crisis line. What am I saying? The crisis Zoom. That's what it is. Instructor, help me your presence. Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and get in. Yeah. And I can just listen out if there is any crises going on. But yeah, how are you guys doing this morning? I've already had 1 cup of coffee and I broke my fast. I had about 5 ounces of potatoes this morning in the air fryer. And yeah, and now I'm about to have 1 more cup of coffee. Maya, what are you doing? Here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee and talk to you guys for a little bit. Let me take my background off. Choose none. Yeah, this is what I wanna do. Excuse me. And then I need to turn the volume up so I can hear if anyone comes into the room. Yeah, but let's go ahead and have a cup of coffee. This will be 2nd cup of coffee for this morning. I'm hearing a noise. Oh. It's my cell phone. Anyway, we're just gonna reuse the coffee cup from earlier again. And if the door opens, I will DM you. Yes, I'm gonna have my 2nd cup of coffee. I have a cat right here that's being a cute stalker. Anyway, how are you guys doing this morning? I'm sorry it took me over 3 minutes to even acknowledge you guys. I do apologize. I hope and I pray that you're doing well this morning. I woke up feeling really good, like really, really good. And if you didn't wake up this morning on the good side, right? I am here. It's okay, because we're human, right? But I am here to hopefully put a smile on your face and to just remind you this garbage needs to be empty. And just to remind you that you are loved. And although you didn't wake up on the right side of the bed, it's still early to get things changed. Let me add some, what is this called? Clear Lax. CLEAR. Lax. Add that to my order. 14 doses, 45 doses. Do I want that? We'll do. Add to order. I was getting low on this, so I just want to make sure that I have it in my order because I do have a Walmart order that's coming around noon. And yeah, and I've already had my potatoes. And I'm gonna have salmon for lunch, salmon and broccoli. I'm excited. I'm all out of sunflower seeds. Wonk wonk. I'm gonna have to go and get some. I did exercise yesterday twice. I did my skate, my 4.6 miles of skating, which I'm not gonna lie, that was tough getting started. It was tough, but I finished. And I did my exercise challenge with you guys. So I'm feeling pretty accomplished. And to circle back, if you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, not only is it still time for that to change, but you are needed. And just the mere fact that you woke up this morning, that's awesome. It may not feel like it, but it's awesome. And I'm glad that you're still here with us. And I'm glad that you are alive. And I am going to be thankful for the small stuff. My husband and I were just talking about, do we really acknowledge, not to just to our spouses and to other people, but do we acknowledge the small accomplishments? And if you do, what are they? So he kind of lists some things, and he was just like, wow, I've always thought that the noteworthy accomplishments were only meant to mention when they are huge. That's not true. Like I just told you guys, it's just the mere fact that you woke up this morning, that's an accomplishment. Not on anything that you've done, but everything that God has done. And I think we do our Christian journey a disservice when we don't look back and remember of all the good things, be it small or big. What? No. No, sir. There's nothing in the sink for you. I think we do ourselves a disservice. I mean, even if you said, okay, because I love to challenge myself. And even if you're like, today, I'm not going to have one negative thought. Not one negative thought, and you achieve that. Give yourself a small pat on the back. Not just a small pat, a big pat. It's an accomplishment. It's the small and the big things, right? Because what may be small to you may be big to me. And even when I talk to my students, I let them know, listen, even if you brought your grade point average up by 2 points, we're going to celebrate that. I know that wasn't easy. I just don't want to celebrate the people who have all A's and B's. I mean, they are worthy of a cheering as well. But what about the other ones that struggle? We have to think about that too. Hold on. Oh, Maya, I lost 2 pounds this week. That is freaking awesome. I know it's not easy. So let's celebrate the small wins just as much as we celebrate the big wins. Because the funny thing about those big wins is even when you tell people about those big wins and you want them to celebrate with you, 9 times out of 10, they're like this. They're lackluster. And you're like, what? But that's huge for me. And they're like, yeah, okay. And you're like, well, where's the celebration? And to be honest, a lot of the wins that I experience, be it big or small, sometimes I don't even share. Just knowing that, Maya, you set yourself a goal and you accomplished that. I celebrate myself. No one can really celebrate you like you. I don't know if that's good or bad, but drop my glasses. Yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad. It's just that I am so used to living life alone. And not just alone physically, like alone mentally. You know? And again, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It's just something that I'm used to doing. You know, I don't wait for other people to celebrate me. God has already celebrated me. And I've already celebrated me. So I have to, I don't know. I don't know if that's something I need to do better at. I'm just not sure. I really need to set a goal to do this hair. That's what I need to do. I don't feel like it though. I'll get it done soon. Like soon. I need to do something, especially with my little ones back here. I don't know if you can see it. Like these little locks back here that are trying to marry each other because I'm not maintaining them back there. There we go. See these little, I have 7 of these little locks I need to do something with. Anyway, this is not a hair video. Yeah, so I'm encouraging you to celebrate the small wins. And maybe, just maybe, when you first wake up, if it's like, oh, another freaking day, instead of just saying that to yourself, why don't you start saying something like, okay, God, you got this, because I don't. And thank you for today. It's all about perspective and attitude. It's all about perspective and attitude. Yeah. You know, and because I am so triggered by other things, like I have to have positive energy around me all the time, the things of Christ all of the time, His energy around me all the time. I don't need not one thing that's negative around me because it'll bring my mood down. I think I'm talking in circles. Yeah, I have to have positivity around me all the time. All the time. Because if not, that stuff is freaking-tagious. Life is hard enough. It is, so. Yeah, I have all these little ones in the back. Look at these. Just small rocks. Anyway. Yeah. So although you didn't wake up on the right side of the bed, I am claiming that you're going to have a magnificent day. A magnificent day. And nothing short of that. And I'm not saying that everything is going to go your way this week or today. But when that adversity comes, your perspective will change and you'll see that thing, that adversity, as something that's supposed to work in your favor. It's all about perspective and attitude. I know I had a friend who came to me and was like, how did you feel about that staff meeting? You know, and she was letting me know how she felt about the staff meeting. And I made a conscious choice not to feed in. Meaning, I kind of agreed with her. And it made sense. But I am choosing to take the meat and spit out the bones. And the bones are the very things that do not serve me. That do not serve me. And that is something I have to ask myself every second of every day, no matter if I'm working, speaking to someone, visiting with someone, just talking with someone. Is this person pushing me towards the cross or nah? If it's bones, which is something I can't digest, I throw it out. I don't throw the person out. You know, and I had to let this person know. Sometimes, you know, it's all about, actually all the time, it's all about perspective. I did not see it in such a negative light. Because before I went into the staff meeting, I just was like, okay, this is what we're going to do, Mayya. I don't even know what this staff meeting is about, but this is what we're going to do. We're going to see the good in everything that this person has to say. And we're going to directly apply it to your life. And what you can use, you will use, and what you can't, you will throw out. But remember that the only competition you're in with is the competition against yourself and who you were 10 minutes ago. And these are the very things I'm trying to teach my students about mental toughness, right? Stop allowing the traumas of your life to hold you back and to dictate who you are. Just because you woke up on the wrong side of the bed does not mean that the rest of your day has gone to crap. It just means you woke up horribly. But that can be changed, that can be fixed, that can be repaired. That can be repaired. And then, if you woke up horribly, what are you going to do about that? And I think I've said it again in some videos. Sometimes we are just so comfortable in our pain and trauma and discomfort. No. No. And sometimes you have to ask yourself, okay, I know this is a feeling, but is it true? Is it factual? Or is it a lie from the pits of hell? So yeah. So let's create a better day. Let's create an awesome day. Let's create a positive day in the midst of this wicked world, because this world is not getting any easier. Stuff is just happening. Groceries are $1,000, whether you get 2 items or 24 items. The weather is crazy. You got stuff happening across the pond that's talking about wars and stuff. It's weird. You have an uptick on mothers killing their children. It is so much going on. And I just say that because I watch a lot of true crime. It's a lot going on. And the world is wicked enough. I don't need to cause myself any more grief. But grief comes, right? So I'm choosing to feel the feels. I talked about that yesterday because it was my mom's birthday yesterday and I did well. But I'm not going to turn a blind eye to stuff that's happening around me or happening in the world. But I am choosing to perceive things just differently. To save me, to save my brain. Because it's easy to become so consumed with things that are happening, especially the amount of true crime that I consume. I can watch about 5 true crime videos a day sometimes. So I have to be really careful. So I'm gonna go. I need to use the rest of this time. I have another hour in here to write some letters to some of my families to encourage them. And then I have a staff meeting, and then, not a staff meeting, I have a department meeting, and then I get to really start my work, because after that I have to make some phone calls. So I have some cleaning to do, and we have some meditation to do. Oh, I want this box of garbage out of here. So let's just focus on creating an awesome day. The day ain't going nowhere. Let's make it a good one, because we can. Let's go. That's 5 minutes. You are able. You are. And don't let nobody tell you anything different. You are a child of God and you are able. Is life hard? Heck yeah, it's hard. But you're built for it. Well, Mayya, you don't know what I'm going through. I don't. And I'm sorry. But you're a warrior. You're a soldier. And whatever you're going through, you were chosen for it. Number one, I wasn't chosen. You were chosen. You were chosen. So whatever is happening, it doesn't define you. But you were chosen and built to go through that storm. My prayer is that you have a better day today. And that you find your inner strength. And your inner strength can only be found in the middle of God's word, just in the gospel, period. He died on the cross for you. Why? Because he loves you, and he loved you first, right? You are amazing. White, black, male, female, it doesn't matter. I don't care what your challenges or disabilities are. You're able and you're worthy. And here on this channel, I will only speak life into you, not death. Only. I want you to leave from my videos feeling good, feeling optimistic, although this world is foolish. Because I'll tell you, it really is. And it's all about perspective. All about perspective. I want you to remember that. And you have a choice. Be just like your circumstances, funky and foul, or you can rise above. And on that, I take my shot of ginger and turmeric. Come with me. Come on. Look at this cat. Here we go. Close this. I'm going to be chasing it with a little bit of water. You are more than able because we serve an able God. Don't forget the lemon juice. Ugh. Lemon. Oh, good grief. Here's to an awesome rest of your morning and day. That's nasty, but it's good for you. All right. That is done. And I am full. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys a little bit later when it's time to do our exercises. So go ahead and get your stuff ready right now. You need your weights, your dumbbells, and your mat, and a good attitude. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you so, so much. And I will see you in a few hours. Bye.